Hey guys, Frog here, back with a Sun and Moon update video. Now, I just watched the E3 conference for the Nintendo Treehouse Live event for Zelda and Sun and Moon, but right after that, literally right after that, Sun and Moon released a new trailer with a Pokemon that wasn't even in the E3 footage, so we're actually going to watch this video right now and break it down bit by bit, and then I'll go over everything else on the website, because they also added stuff to the website that wasn't even on. It wasn't even on that. Alright, so new Pokemon discovered. Okay. Pikapeck. Now this is the bird that everyone lost their minds about back in February. It is confirmed. The Pikapeck, the woodpecker, with, you see there, the keen eye and skill link. It is confirmed to have skill link as an optional ability. Mega Heracross, eat your heart out. Now for skill link, for what of you people that might not know what that is, for every move that can hit 2 to 5 times, it will always hit that 5 times, which is kind of wild. And then my personal favorite, Yungoos. Look at this thing. Look at that mouth. This thing is just a monster. With a new ability, Stakeout, which we'll get into in a minute when we go over the website, some details, and Strongjaw, which is kind of wild. This is basically the normal rat of the game. And the new Pokemon that I didn't even know was like a thing until this trailer, Grubbin, the bug type with the ability Swarm. It's the only ability is Swarm. And then it goes into Magearna. It actually shows her off, and will actually also, they updated the website on her as well. Eevee! And then Soul Heart. Soul Heart is an interesting ability, which I will break down into detail once I go over the description of each of these Pokemon. Now, Nekuala and Iwanko were not shown at all. And this is what I'm most excited about. This right here. Crap. Battle Royale mode. Literally, they're putting a free-for-all mode in this game, but not like you've seen every free-for-all on YouTube done for 6th gen. This is amazing. Game Freak, listen. They've seen the YouTube videos. They know that what we want. Oh, and if you saw there, different clothes. They literally confirmed that character customization is a thing. So that was the trailer, guys. And now, let's go over the new Pokemon of this Sun and Moon region. So let's go ahead and start with Magearna, since she's up here up front. She's a Steel Fairy type, that's confirmed. We all knew that. The better Diancie. Magearna is the mythical Pokemon that was created by a scientist of uncommon genius 500 years ago. Magearna has the power to perceive the emotions, thoughts, and feelings of other Pokemon. If a Pokemon is injured, Magearna will feel the other's pain and suffering and will try as hard as it can to save that Pokemon. Magearna's real body is the spherical construction in its chest called the Soul Heart, created by a scientist who gathered the life energy from Pokemon. Sound familiar? Magearna has the ability to transform itself into the appearance of a Pokeball. It does so when it sleeps, and apparently also when it's sad. Basically, I'm convinced that AZ created this Pokemon. That's my theory, though. Magearna's ability is the Soul Heart ability, a new ability which no previous Pokemon has had. Soul Heart has the effect of raising Magearna's special attack by 1 stage each time another Pokemon in the area faints. So in double battles, if any Pokemon faints, including your partner, your special attack is raised. This thing is going to be a VGC behemoth. And here's what I'm most excited about. If you use the new QR scanner function in Pokemon Sun and Moon to scan the corresponding QR code, you'll be able to obtain the mythical Pokemon Magearna. Magearna will be a special ally that you can put to work on your behalf in the world of Pokemon Sun and Moon. Check back for further details. So they're releasing a QR code in the States for Magearna. That's confirmed. We are getting a Magearna event. Still no news on the Volcanion event for X and Y Mega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, but we have a Magearna event. Now, the legendary Pokemon also have these wild things that no one saw coming. Radiant Sun phase and Full Moon phase. So apparently Solgaleo and Lunala are getting new forms as well. Like, look at them. Like, you can see the clouds. They're like light. Like, look at Lunala. Lunala looks even sicker than usual. So I'm assuming like when the eye goes up, like they go Super Saiyan basically. The forms of the legendary Pokemon. So Galio and Lunala are two Pokemon that hold an important key to the story. The forms that these two Pokemon to take when they release their mighty power are now revealed as the Radiant Sun phase and the Full Moon phase, like the phases of the moon and the sun. That's kind of cool. Both appear to be shining with a stronger light than in the previous released images. What will these two do when they release their full power? What? That like came out of the blue. I don't have no idea how to process this because there's literally no information about this except for this little text. So we'll probably learn more about that in the next trailer, whenever we get one. So right now, let's take a quick look at the new Pokemon that were revealed through this little trailer. Pikachu, the basic bird Pokemon. Now, in the E3 footage, they showed like they showed the guy catching this Pokemon. And whenever you catch a Pokemon in Sun and Moon, it shows a white Pokeball next to that Pokemon, indicating how many Pokemon are in that evolution, in the evolutionary branch, or are related to it. So when they caught Pikachu, it showed 2 Pokeballs. So this will be a 3-stage. This Pokemon will have 2 more stages, so it'll be a total of 3 stages, which is always exciting. It's the generic bird, but it's a woodpecker. Woodpeckers are cool. Pikachu can strike 16 times a second with his beak. These strikes are powerful enough to not only drill through hardwood, but even shatter stone. Sorry, I lost my train of thought for a second. The noises made by their blows can signal others. Some of these signals have been identified as warning signals and greetings among allies. Pikachu trainers have grown to recognize them as well. These Pokemon drill holes in trees and store food in the holes. They also like small, glittering objects and will tuck them away in their food stores, too. Softy said, something lost, something missed, check inside the Pikachu nest. That's cool. Pikachu will attack distant opponents by zipping seeds at them. Bullet Seed. Skill Link Bullet Seed. Confirmed. These shots have enough strength to embed the seeds in tree trunks. My personal favorite of the ones, let's go over Yungoos, the loitering Pokemon with the ability Stake Out and Strong Jaw. Look at his little face! Yungoos is a big eater that is never satisfied. The majority of its long body is given over to its stomach, and its digestion is swift, so it's always hungry. It has strong fangs that can crush and consume the hardest of objects, hence Strong Jaw. Each Yungoos chooses its own particular route for searching out prey. It stalks along this route, searching for food until it is exhausted, at which point it drops and sleeps wherever it may be. It's thought that these Pokemon decide their routes based on safety, but there's no risk in falling asleep at any time. Yungoos is not a Pokemon that is native to the Alola region. Brought to this region to help deal with the explosive population of a certain other Pokemon, and now Yungoos are commonly seen around the Alola region. So wait, is there another region in Sun and Moon where Yungoos comes from? Because Yungoos doesn't come from like any of the other regions. So that means Yungoos come from the 8th gen region? What? Some Yungoos have an ability that no other Pokemon discovered that have previously had. This ability is known as Stake Out. With the Stake Out ability, this Pokemon moves, it can deal twice the normal damage to any Pokemon that switch in or enter the field mid-battle. So it's like they took the concept of Pursuit, made it better, and made it an ability. That's awesome! These abilities so far have been amazing! Since this Pokemon is so common in the Alola region, it's easy to catch one, but this Pokemon has a terrible temper when it's hungry, and it demands a whopping amount of food. So it's like a skinny an angry skinny Snorlax? Alright, and last but certainly not least, Grubbin! The little Pinsir Evo. Looks like, how cool would it be if it actually had Pinsir pre-evolution? The Larva Pokemon, with the only ability is Swarm, and this one little paragraph is all we know. Grubbin relies on its sturdy jaws as a weapon in battle as a tool for burrowing through the earth. Grubbin loves electricity, which is why it can be found near power plants and substations. By wrapping these tree branches in the sticky threads that food from its mouth, Grubbin can swing around like an actor on suspension wires. So everyone I've heard is saying that this Pokemon is confirmed. Sorry about that. That this Pokemon is confirmed to be an electric bug type, basically Galvantula 2.0, which, not gonna lie, don't really need it, but we'll see where this thing goes. They didn't show this in the E3 footage, so I have no idea how many stages this has. Same with Yungoos, I didn't catch that. But I think it was one stage. I think it was one stage for Young Goose. But with that being said, let's go ahead and find the cool features of Sun and Moon, which is only the QR scanner, the Rotom Pokedex, which you don't have at the beginning of the game. But battle format, battle royale. I want to talk about this in depth because this looks wild. Details, please. Can I have details? Thank you. A new battle format, Battle Royale. Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon features the addition of a new battle format that has never been seen before. The Battle Royale. In the past, Pokemon battles have generally been battles of one trainer against another. But in these Battle Royales, 4 players are divided in a 4-way battle that pits each trainer against each other of the 3 in a furious melee. In a Battle Royale, the 4 trainers are jumbled into battle together, but the rules are simple. Each of the 4 trainers chooses 3 Pokemon and sends 1 Pokemon into battle at a time. The battle is over at the end of any turn when all the Pokemon of one trainer have fainted. The players are ranked and the victor is declared based on the number of Pokemon each defeated and the number of Pokemon each has remaining in play. So it's not a traditional free-for-all that everyone has invented. They've made their own free-for-all, which is kind of cool. While these rules are simple, they also allow players a new way to enjoy Pokemon battles. One where many new strategies may be born, as each player must try to predict who will attack whom or wait acting to save a player from who's in a pinch in order to aim for the number 1 position. So, not gonna lie, Sun and Moon, so everything they've shown so far has been amazing. The Zygarde forms, the new Solgaleo and Lunala forms, everything. But if you guys seriously have not been hyped for Sun and Moon, now is the time. We have 8 new Mons already, 11 new Mons already confirmed. Let's see. Rowlet, Litten, Popplio, Magearna, Solgaleo, Lunala. Let's see what else. Pikapek, Yungoos, Grubbin. So 10. 10 new Mons. That's crazy. But if you guys want to see a more in-depth analysis, leave a comment below and I will tell you with that. With that being said, guys, I'm going to get out of here. My name is Ninja Frog. Subscribe for more info. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.